Today, this English conversations is about some questions of a Java-oriented object, okay? And it's an important subject for developers, okay? And there are many important informations about these subjects, okay? And today it's opportunities to improve your English and to learn about this subject, okay? And the introductions about interview questions and answers. It's some 50 questions and answers, okay? Let's start. Here are OPP's interview questions and the answers for freshers as well, experienced candidates to get their dream jobs. Okay, and I'm thinking some people uh, can speak about these subjects, and it's about the interview. Okay, questions. And the first questions is what is RRPPs? Anyone can read these answers, please?
Yes, Renato, could you share the matter in chat, please?
Okay, wait a minute, please. And you can answer these questions, please.
I can see it. It's very small.
Okay, wait a minute. Is better now?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh, okay. Number one, what is OOPS? OOPS is abbreviated as Object-Oriented Program System, in which programs are considered as a collection of objects. Each object is nothing but an instance of a class.
Okay, uh, about these questions, can you explain a little, please?
Um, yes, the object-oriented program is um, the form um, and form how it's the form representation of the um, um, things of the the words uh, and it's the representation real words forms, the real words, and and yes, and these representations are classes, and and you can choose for represent the um, object, the real words. So
Okay. The next question is write basic concepts of the OOPS. Let me see. Can you read the answer to these questions, Tiago?
No, no.
Can you read, please? Some read, okay, not speak.
Um, write basic concept of OOPS. Following are the concepts of OOPS: abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism.
Okay. The next question is what is a class? Let me see. Can you answer these questions, please? Alison, good evening. Can you hear me? Okay. Can you answer these questions, Fabio, please?
Yes, thank you. Class is another something that you are creating in which
What is a
that's
class?
funny.
Okay, I'm thinking your microphone is very bad. Okay, I can't
Yes,
understand you very well.
yes, mobile phones.
Okay, okay. Um, let me see. Uh, what is an object? Can you answer these questions, please, Antonio? Can you hear me?
class, yes, class is a template for object, and an object is an instance of a class. Yeah, this is a template for object.
Okay. And what is encapsulations? Uh, let me see. Good evening, Tony. Can you hear me?
Good evening, Edu.
Okay. Welcome.
Encapsulation is an attribute of an object. and it contains all data which is hidden. The hidden data can be restricted to the members of the class, to that class. Levels are public, protect private, internal, and protect internal.
Okay. Can you explain about encapsulations, please?
Yeah, encapsulation is when you want like to practice good good practice of O programming. It's like it's one of the four base of oriented programming, uh, uh, object oriented programming is one of the four pillars.
Okay.
Is to make sure that sensitive the data is hidden from user.
Okay. And what is polymorphism? Let me see. Can you read these answers, please, Thiago?
Polymorphism is nothing but a assigned behavior revealing in a subclass to something uh, that are really declared in the main class. Simple polymorphism takes more than one form.
Okay. What did this mean for you? Polymorphism. Can you explain in English or not?
Not.
Okay. And
You,
what? Okay. What is enticing? Um, Let me see. Can you answer these questions, please, José? Good evening.
Good evening, guys. So, inheritance is a concept where one class shares the structure and behavior defined in another class. If inheritance is applied to one class, it's called inheritance. And if it depends on multiple class, then it's called multiple inheritance. Uh,
Okay. Can
so,
you
the
explain?
inheritance is like when we use. Opa, uh, okay.
Go ahead.
Retention is like when we use an abstract class and we extended that class to another, and we could get all these structures and the methods from the other class. I don't know how to say that. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Okay. And what are manipulators? Let me see. Can you answer these questions, please, Tony?
Manipulators are functions. They can be used in conjunction with the insertion and extraction operators of an object. Examples are NL and SETW.
Okay. Can you explain about the manipulators, please?
Yeah, like manipulators. And actually, I never heard about it, but let me try to understand. Manipulate and instruct. Like you use functions, and with this function, you put like a double sign to the right and a double sign to the left. Phrases of object.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what it is. I never used it before, but I still not understanding
Hi,
what is a
Renato.
manipulator.
Hello. Hello. Good
Uh,
evening.
Manipulators are like get and setters. Do you agree with me? Manipulators are getters and setters.
Uh, it looks like when you use like functions, lambda functions, stuff like that. Lambdas you use like uh, arrows, right? I don't know. This is new for me. I never saw this manipulator. I don't think it's getting set because it's telling like N L and set W. And I never saw that in Java. And, I don't know what is used for, but no. Maybe I'll check on Google. But yeah,
Okay. The next question is explain the term constructed. Can you answer this question, please, Fabio?
A constructor is a method for used to initialize the state of an object, and it gets invoked at the time of object creation. Rules for constructor are: constructor name should be the same as a class name. A constructor must have no return time type.
Can you explain a little about constructors, please?
Yes, I use this this structure to define the properties of an object, to initialize their states, to make it usable for something that is.
Okay. The next question is define the structure. Can you read these answers, please? Let me see. Tiago, can you hear me?
Uh, the structure is a method which is automatically called when the object is made of scope of the storage. Structure name is on same as class, name is with the tilde symbol before the name.
Okay. And the next question is what is an inline function? Let me see, José.
Hi. An inline function is a technical used by the compilers and instructors to insert complete body of the function whenever that function is used in the program source code. Um, is a technical used by the compilers. Is like when we had a function that is created, but when we call it the function, I don't know, and we call it that function with the parameters of the function, and the compiler use this line function to call the entire function behind behind the scenes. I don't know.
Okay. And what is a virtual function? Let me see. Antonio?
A virtual function is a member function of a class, and its function can be override in its derived class. Each function can be implemented by using a keyword called virtual, and it can be given during function declaration. A virtual function can be declared using a token virtual. In C++, it can be achieved in C Python language by using function uh, pointer pointer or pointers to function.
Okay. What did you understand about virtual function?
Mm, and the virtual function uh, uh, can be overridden in this through the class, and, and this function can be implemented by using you can use solid and virtual and using the keyword. I also this
Okay.
I don't know.
And what is a friend function? Tony.
A friend function is a friend of a class that is allowed to access the public, private, to protect data in the same class. If the function is defined outside of the class, cannot access such information. A friend can be declared anywhere in the class declaration, and it cannot be affected by access control keywords like private, public, or protected.
Okay. Uh, do you know friend functions?
No, that's because I only study Java, but this is like general questions about maybe oriented object programming language. Some of these are not specific for Java, so Java never heard about pre-end function. It
Okay.
should be like in C++, or something like that.
Okay. The next question is what is functions overloading? Can you answer the questions, please, Tiago?
É, function overloading is a regular function. Body It is assigning with multiple parameters. Each allows the creation of several methods with the same name, which differ for each other by the type of input and output of the function.
Okay. It's an example about function overloading. Okay. Uh, okay. The next question is what is operators overloading? Can you read, please, Fabio?
Yes, I can. Operator overloading is a function where different operators are applied and depend on the arguments. Operators can be used to pass through the function, and it has its hour precedence to execute.
Okay.
Um, there are something in Java, just the same method, but um, in in a class and another class that is uh, inherited, herdada. Uh, you can write another method with the same name, and you can overloading change the method.
Okay.
That is
Okay, Tony. Thanks for participating in this conversation. Okay. See you next conversation.
You. Thank you. Bye bye.
And the next question is what is an abstract class? Can you answer, please, Jose?
Yes, for sure. An abstract class is a class which cannot be instantiated. Creation of an object is not possible with an abstract class, but it can be iterated in. I don't know. An abstract class can contain only an abstract method. Java allows only abstract method in abstract class, while other languages allow non-abstract method as well. So an abstract class only can be uh, uh, that's not possible to instantiate that, like use a new abstract class. So we have to uh, like say inherited, like extended that class to another and use the abstract methods inside this class.
Okay. And what is a ternary operator, Antonio?
Um, the ternary operator is said to be an operator which takes three arguments. Arguments and result are of a different data types, and it depends on the function. The ternary, ternary operator is also called a conditional operator.
Okay. Did you use your ternary operations in your program?
Mm. And um, today is more um, a little loose. I need to put it.
Okay. And what is the use of finalize method? Let me see, Fabio.
Uh, Finalize method helps to perform cleanup operations on the resources which are not currently used. Finalize method is protected and it's accessible only through these classes or by a derived class. Uh, it is always executed in a cry in a block like a cry and like the test says it is for clean up some resources. That's
Okay.
right.
Okay. And what are the different types of arguments? Let me see. Tiago?
A parameter is a variable used during the declaration of the function you server time, and the arguments are passed to the function body. And in showed math with the parameter defined. Three are the two types of arguments: called by value passed. You get modified on inside the function, and it returns the same value. Whatever with is passed into the function. Call by reference, value passed. You get modified is party side and outside the functions, and which returns the same of different value.
Okay. The next question is what is the super keyword? José?
Okay. The super keyword is used to invoke the overriding method, which overrides one of the one of its superclass methods. These keywords allow to access overriding methods and also to access hidden members of the superclass. It also ports a call from a constructor to a constructor in the superclass. So if we extend a class uh, uh, and this class which is extended already has a constructor. When we create a constructor in the another class, we can use a super to use the parameters or the constructor of the another the class two. I don't know how to say.
Okay. And what is method overriding? Fabio.
Method overriding is a feature that allows a subclass to provide the implementation of a method that overrides in the main class. It will override the implementation in the superclass by providing the same method name, same parameter, and same return type. Uh, it is like overloading, but you are writing the 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 first method, the method in uh, the main class.
Okay. And what is an interface, Tiago?
Interface is a collection of an abstract method. If the class implements an interface, it thereby inherits all the abstract methods of interface. Java uses interface to implement multiple neural.
Okay. Do you use the interface in Java?
Yes,
Okay. And the next question is what is exception handler, Antonio?
An exception is an event occurring during the execution of a program. Exception can be of any type: run exception, error exception, use exception are adequately mechanisms like try catch and throw keywords.
Okay. Can you explain about the exception handler, please?
Um, I, I, one moment. It's um, uh, um, exception handler as how can I say? I can you can exception handling lets you catch and handle errors during runtime. Um, you can use different keywords: try, catch, and uh, to try. You allows to define a block of the code to be the test rails while it is being executed. And catch allows you to find a block of the code to be executed if any errors occur in the try block. All right? Um,
Okay, guys. Thanks for participating in these English conversations about the interview questions.